fellow collectors, Mark here, and I've got a plastic bag, which means it's another toy haul video. And this is actually from the Romney Toy Store in Romney, Indiana. Literally, it's on the highway, like on the state highway when you go through Indiana. If you drive through Indiana, you understand what I mean when I say state highway. And it's literally right on the road, but it's this fantastic shop that has stuff from like the 40s, 50s to today. So you got stuff for everybody. We actually have a video you should check out down below. We have it linked and probably linked up here with going to walk through the place. But it was fun from like old school G.I. Joes to new school stuff to, yeah, they had lunch boxes that my dad might have used going back to school in the day. I mean, it was a really fun place to be. But I picked up a few things when I was there, and at first I was going through and wasn't sure what to get because I thought, hey, do I get the Tick? Do I get Toxic Avenger? Like, oh wait. No, these are two retired guys that brought it. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get something that I guarantee you haven't had a chance to get rid of, so I'm going to help out. So I actually picked up this. Yes, this is a Kiko from the Snake Eyes Origins movie. Literally, nobody likes the Origins movie, though it's not that bad, but nobody likes the Origins characters. We're actually going to do a video when I've got them all, because I now have all of the movie characters in my possession. And a Kiko here, yeah, just a basic, straightforward, character here. It's got a nice katana, like two, swords, a little, I guess you'd say swords on a staff kind of thing, but pretty basic character. The thing I would say is this is from back when they weren't really sure what they were going to do with Classified. And it's before they really ramped up their game. Before they went full retro versions on everything that makes us all happy. This is them trying, and they tried for the movie, and it's got a decent head sculpt for the movie character and the actress that's there, so I gotta give them respect for that. But the thing is, I picked this up because I knew this hadn't moved. They also had the movie Scarlet one, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pass on that one, but I'll at least get this one out of your hair. So I picked this one up. This is a pretty fun one, so I have this. But then, I was looking around for Real American Hero G.I. Joes. Because I'm like, look, you got a Toy Store, you got all these Masters of the Universe, you got all these Transformers, all these other things. You gotta have the old school Joes, not just 25th anniversary and Classified. He said, actually do. And he had me move off all this stuff, and he had bought a case that literally had one, not multiples, but one of almost every of the first few years of the Real American Hero series. But he had some older ones too. Now I have all the, the straight arms, and I've got all those. But then I was looking around, I was like, okay, I gotta get something. So I had some characters that were after my day, okay? First up, I picked up Budo. And Budo, who I think his great-great-grandfather was the last samurai kind of stuff, and he has a samurai sword, and what's cool is he's one that I remember I was still collecting when he came out. He was one of the ones I'm like, I don't know, I'm not sure. But the thing is nice is, one, this is back in the day, the helmets came off, but he still has his little twingy things here, oh, I'm Insectosaurus or whatever, insectoids, and I can figure things out. But cool little helmet that goes on there. Had the backpack with it too. Get that on there. And then he's got his two swords. He's got his one that's in the sheath. You can put one in there. Hold on. Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, call me old-fashioned. It's tough for me to get these things on, but to see them. But the thing was nice is he has both of his swords and his sai. So he literally had all the stuff to come with. And what I love is, look. He's not loose. He is tight as tight can be. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Put it in here. Look how tight that is. He's doing yoga. It's not very often you get ones that'll have that. And then it's nice. He still has his little hook on the side. So you can put his sword on there. So that goes on the side there. You have that. He's got his katana here. Ooh. Let's see. He's in such good shape. It's like it hasn't been used. So I'm worried about his thumb. Ooh. Got it in, and the thumb's still there. I can appreciate that one. Now this bad boy, the sai, had this. This one I was like, man, dude, he still had all the gear to go with them. And that was the thing. All the Joes they had everything. It wasn't incompletes. They were all full on. So I'm like, look, I'm going to get Buddha. I've got to get both the swords. I got to get the sai, a helmet, backpack. I want it all. And I didn't get to open up the box, but he's solid. Solid. I'm really pumped on this. That was cool. Because the guy that was running, he's like, oh yeah, I just got these. I bought the whole collection. I'm like, nice. So there's that one. And then I've got Target. And Target, if you're not sure, when you see Target, I will give his official name, because to actually spell out Target's a little bit difficult, because when you look up Target G.I. Joe, you get the Target website, right? So Target stands for Trans-Atmospheric Rapid Global Assault Troopers. So Destro basically has his astronaut Vipers, or astronaut troopers out there. And Target, this one's been cool. I've seen him around. He was past my day. This is from '89. This is probably, I was probably done then, but if I would have I would have loved him as a kid. And it was cool. Got him. His stuff. He's got his, you know, jetpack kind of thing. That look, woo, they go out, it goes in, it goes out, it goes in. So, oh, we're, you know, it's like Sky Striker. Oh, we're on speed now. We're in attack mode kind of stuff, which is cool. And he is also, look, super tight. And his mask, boom, still working. Still working. I love it. I love it. I've never seen this fast. I mean, that's what's cool is when you see those, like the Alley Viper, they're cool even rod, but when you have the helmet to make it go down, even cooler. So we have this, put on his backpack on for him, which was nice. Still fits in nicely. And he's got, okay, first off, he's got, this is one I've seen before. You know, your kind of Cobra Law pistol. He's got that, which is cool. But then he has this like ray gun, which is straight out of like Flash Gordon, which is pretty funny. But what's cool is the one with like the Flash Gordon gun. Super gummy, by the way, hard to get in. But it attaches, if you can get it to work, attaches on his wrist. So you have it right there. So it attaches right on there, which is really cool. That's not something they usually have. Like very few hoses, or if you had hoses, they got lost. You know, you're thinking about, you know, things like that. And getting this other one in. Woo! I got them all in, and I still have thumbs, people. This guy, Target, I was super happy with him. I was like, he's kind of cool. I'll get those. And so Buddha was like one of those ones I still remember. Target, I didn't remember. Like, I've seen enough shows now that I recognize him, but I didn't know him. But I'm really glad I picked him up because, dude, this guy is cool. So if I was going to rank my haul from my visit to Romney Toy Shop, number one is by far Target. He is super cool. Like, that's one. He's gonna get a good place of honor on my A Real American Hero shelf over there. He's gonna do good there. Buddha, very cool. He'll be battling Cobra as well. He will be number two. And I'm sure to absolutely nobody's shock, Akiko from the Snake Eyes or G.I. Joe Origins movie will come in third place. Distant third place. But the thing is, that's what I love going to these stores for. You'll find stuff, and sometimes you get ones that, look how good these guys are. They are standing up on their own, no problems. Other times you're not sure you get guys like I got a, I got my Red Dog. Yeah, I'll go get him for you that I picked up recently. Red Dog, I couldn't see, but if you can see, he's a hula skirt. He's a hula skirt guy, see? He just dangling there like that. If I wanted to pose him, I can't really because he literally pose him, he just falls over. So kind of, that's one of those like you don't know. But he had everything there and he looked good. But when you get him home, you never know. But for me, looking out, okay, I said that and now look, he was like, dang it. I literally put him behind a Kiko and he's like, yo, I'm fine. There you go. From that one. So, but these two are like super tight, super cool. So honestly, I was happy I went there. Go see the video on the store itself. Really well versed. If you're going to be like in Indianapolis, it's like an hour away from Indy. Crawfordsville is like 15 minutes. Crawfordsville, I actually went to one of the Crawfordsville toy shows. So we actually have a haul from there as well. And that's when I actually found one of my holy grails that I've been looking for. Because you have your holy grails that I'll buy online. But the ones like only if I find it. It was one of those I found. So there you go. Target. Oops. Sorry, Buddha. But Target is definitely going to get a place of honor in my shelf. Thanks for watching.